Alright, welcome to another day of Ather Raids. We're taking on Kazeks. I think that's it. We're going to use the Furum team here simply because his setup here is a little bit tricky to hit and run with melee calves. Although you could probably do it, but it's a bit of work. You probably want range hit and run for this one since he doesn't have any far save. But yeah, it's a little tricky for my my melee team. So we're gonna just go at this with Furum and let her just take care of business here. Triandra there, no weapon, so we can leave her for last, and then just a couple of merges on the units here. Edelgard near saving, Crom with the Hardy Bearing, and then Hanoka here with Flared Sparrow, which personally I don't believe it's really all that good on her since she has like no DR, no miracle, no nothing. You really want to be putting that on a unit that is able to survive. I know she has a sweep effect, but if she gets counterattacked, she's dead. So it's pretty much useless.
Good morning.
It's the type of skill that you need the unit to survive when after they initiate, or else it's pretty much just useless.
I agree.
So yeah, we're gonna take this on. We're gonna put Furum right below that bow trap for maximum baiting potential, because that's gonna be Hanoka's max range once she gets the charge. And the only other person that should be able to reach us is Valentine's Crom with probably a dance or she's gonna dance Medius. Triandra, is gonna dance Medius since Hanoka is the one that has the rally, and because we're baiting Hanoka at max range, she's gonna be forced to attack instead of rally, and she's gonna be able to do damage. So yeah, no worries about her rallying there. She's definitely going to attack and eliminate any of our concerns of getting hit with a triangle attack. Aside from that Crom there, he will indeed hit the triangle attack, but that's fine. Nothing to worry about from him in that regards. We should be able to live a triangle attack hit from Crom. Furum shouldn't have any problems there. Unless he hits Deadeye, but even if he does hit the Deadeye, which I believe he might hit with special acceleration, because it'll be down to 1 and then 1 brave hit. Yeah, so he'll probably hit the Deadeye, but it won't be enough to kill Furum. So bonus doubler up, although he does have the lull on my defense, but I should still be fine. Here we go. Hanoka. Now for this defense, he probably wanted to put the rally on something else, not Hanoka in this situation. You don't want your strongest unit to be the that's a lot, but it's fine. And also, I forgot to turn on combat animations. My bad. Well, yeah, nothing really to see there, I guess. But in any case, you don't want your unit that's your strongest unit. You don't want your strongest unit to be the one that rallies, because if they don't rally, if they get baited, then they just die like that, and you lose out on the positional effects from triangle attacks. So probably would have wanted maybe Sophis, I believe. Yeah, probably would have wanted Sophis to rally there. That would have been a lot more positive for him, or maybe even Catria.
Where to today?
Nah.
I feel faint.
Probably wanted to just move the defense around, set it up differently, because I'd probably put Catria in the front here, or I would have put Catria in the front there, just so that she would still get the charge effect. You could probably put Hanoka in the back behind Catria, and then have Medius all the way in the corner or something far away, and then have Sophis rally. That's the only way that you'd be able to get the max benefit out of the triangle attack in this situation. Really, he probably wants to reconfigure this defense. It's not set up properly. You don't want that left-hand lane there to be the one that is getting attacked or getting baited, because overlapping ranges is really the way to go. And if you don't have overlapping ranges, then your catcher ball is just going to fall apart. And that was the problem here. As you can see, everything, it's pretty much done. I didn't really need Gatekeeper for this, but yeah, that would have been a solution if it needed to be, but it really wasn't needed. Yeah, that would be my advice. Change up the configuration. Don't let your strongest unit get baited out the box like that. Really not good. You really want overlapping ranges. I'd put Hinoka in the back, behind Catria, put Catria in front, and let Eligard near save Catria. And also that way Hinoka can't get sniped if someone were to come in with a hit and run. Yeah, I guess probably putting Catcher in the front would mean that she could get sniped on the tree tile, but having Hinoka back there really doesn't do much for you. Yeah, I'd sacrifice it just to put. You probably want a far save. Any far save, it doesn't matter if they're good. It really doesn't matter if they're good or not. I would sacrifice that just so that you don't get sniped on turn 1. But yeah, we're pretty much done here. Triandra doesn't have a weapon, so we can just do whatever we want. And just kite to the last pot and wrap this one up. It's been a really slow week so far. Maybe we'll get a tougher match tomorrow. And yeah, man, pretty much it. Take out the Triandra and call it a day. 112. GG's. See you in the next one. Alright, welcome to another match of the week. We're playing a Japanese player today. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump right into this one. We're going to use the Byleth team here against this Veronica. Now I'm looking at this, and Veronica's actually pretty fast, and it is wind season. 2 wind blessed units. No merges on my fallen Byleth here. I think this Veronica might outspeed me. I really do think she might outspeed me, in which case we lose because I won't get the advantage. But we're gonna set it up nonetheless just to see. What's this? 65 speed. Yeah, that's kind of high. Yeah, and she typically gets like plus 18 to 21.
Am I needed?
Anything between there.
Let me aid
so 65 plus 21, that's gonna be like 86 speed. And I'm probably gonna be hitting somewhere around there too. But then there's going to be stat swings as well, because she does have stat drops in her weapon, so it might work out in her favor. Although I do have a lull, but I didn't factor in any buffs on that 65, which would bring it up to what, 71, I believe? Yeah, if my math is right. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this Veronica might outspeed me, but what we got here is pretty much a Dancer Trap as well as a Rally Trap. This is a really nice basic defense. Not a lot of investment needed, you just need the Rally. It doesn't even have to be a Rally Plus that they have here. It just be a regular Rally, as well as the 2 Mythics. You do need the 2 Mythics. You don't 100% need Embla. But Embla does force you to play a little bit differently. Now I have to bait on turn 1 because of that, because the catapult would have broken my healing structure, and I really don't like when that happens. I mean, I could have like went hit and run on this, but I didn't want to, because the max range would have been all the way down to right beside Peony there. If the rally had went off, or the dance trap had went off. But let's see, is this Veronica, does she got the speed? She's going for, yep, yes! Plus 11, plus 23 on me, but not fast enough. She's definitely doubling me because she's getting the 5 speed check. Otherwise it would just be, I would still have gone first, I think. But yep. That's a loss there. Yeah, I had to go first there. Yeah, that's the dance I was referring to. The max range is where that harmonica Zora hits. That would be the maximum range of the key. It's pretty easy to bait out that harmonica Zora, but you'd have to go on turn. You'd have to be careful on turn 1 not to get caught in the trap. Otherwise, if the Veronica's there, then she would have moved. Depending on what it is, you could probably have still lost to the Veronica because she might have rallied the Azura instead. But you could have beaten this from here if you let the dance happen first. But I just didn't want to lose my structure. It's fine. We'll play another one. It's okay. Alright, so here is our second match of the day. We're taking on this Crom team, and we're going to go hit and run on this one. I didn't want to go hit and run on the other one because 2 dancers is typically bad. It's typically bad for hit and run. I could have probably still done it because this team does have a ranged unit, and all I would need to do is take out the Tiki, but I don't know if this what's her face? Kagero takes out Tiki. So probably not the best idea to go into that matchup. So this one, however, only has 1 dancer and a Crom that is probably going to have a pre-charged Deadeye, which we are going to try to avoid like the plague. But the plan here is pretty much to take out that Harmonica Zura, which will eliminate the unpredictability of this team. Because I think otherwise, Azura would probably want to dance Catria, so that Catria can move. But the worst case scenario would be if something happened with the Crom, because Crom has Deadeye, and I could have probably used the Furum team for this. It would probably be pretty easy for Furum to win here, but I just want to do something different. It's gonna work out. I got this one. Trust me. I got it. No worries. I'm gonna be able to win this one. No problem. This. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of low overall on Disarm Trap as a skill. Normally, what I would do is just take the 50 chip damage or how much, whatever amount that it is, and just heal with the healing tower. But the ability to attack on the same turn as you land on the trap is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty good to have that ability, because it does speed things along. Because typically what would happen is that I'd have to wait an extra turn just to get moving, but in this case, you know, I can just do this, which is a little bit better. Even though I still have to go on turn 2 because I had to break that structure that was preventing me from getting up to where Azura is. But I do see the appeal of the Disarm Trap. But overall, I do think it's overrated. The upgrade that it got with the no follow-up is actually pretty clutch. Well, not even no follow-up. The offensive half of no follow-up is actually pretty clutch on this unit in specific. And units like her that don't have the ability to make that guaranteed follow-up attack. Although I could probably use what's that skill called? Brash Assault, but that's kind of premium. Even though it would stack with everything that she's doing. But yeah, it's really good on her. The skill. This is kind of bad. This is not a good setup here. And it looks like it's because of that Florina here. She's pretty much allowing everybody to go everywhere all at once. If you know, you know. But yeah, this isn't good. If I can take out this Florina, I can probably manage it a little bit better, which is probably going to be the goal here. This Florina is a problem. If I could take out the Florina and the Embla as well, both of those would be good. But I do think we're going to have to take out the Florina in particular here.
Really?
How do I do this? Break the structure, then... At least his range. I can do this. It's doable.
Like the wind.
Yeah. So we pretty much would have to end up back into the same formation that we're currently in. Yoon's maximum range without Florina is going to be right above Brave Robin, which is fine. And then Embla is going to have to choose between attacking Brave Erica or my my dagger here, which is fine as well. I just have to neutralize penalties, even though she has the skill. Alright, so yep, I thought about it, and yeah, the plan is to break this structure, and then we're gonna hit with Kagero, and we're gonna back out, and then
I have foreseen victory.
Embla is gonna choose between either Dagger or Brave Erica, both of which she will die to. All I gotta do is dance Brave Erica. Where do I dance it from? From above, and then reposition Peony out of the way. And even if Embla wants to attack Brave Robin, she'll die there as well. Everybody here will pretty much kill this Embla, since Brave Robin will double. Well, he's bonus, so he's gonna double her. So yeah, we're Gucci, and you can see that. Definitely the Florina was the problem. Florina is always the problem. Like, I invested like a couple of skills into her and I still just can't get her to work. Maybe I should try this map, because typically what happens is that if there's a situation where I want to use Florina, I would end up just using New Year's Ash instead, because she has that physical bulk and she's harder to kill. Whereas Florina, you have to use like a near save unit and a far save unit because she can't take a hit. Which is the problem with the Florina. I don't know if they'll fix that when she gets very fine. Well, that'll be definitely like a bunch of years from now, in which case every unit will be getting like plus 20 and damage reduction up the wazoo. So yeah, see, I wasn't worried about, like, she could have taken this. Maybe her defenses would have been a little bit lower, but she'd still be able to live. And from here we should be good to go. But yeah, Florina is always a problem. I had to like put her back in the barracks. I just don't know what to do with her. She's really good after the skills that I've given to her, but I just can't see myself using her instead of New Year's Ash. Probably like a Fireball maybe, but typically if I have a Fireball, I'm probably going to put like either Katria or Keldori for the Brave. I really don't know what to do with Florina. It's complicated. It really is complicated with Florina. She's not horrible, because especially if the thing is, she's meant to take damage, but she's not meant to die. But they didn't give her any damage reduction in her weapon to prevent her from dying, because she has that clause where she's at 40%. She gets to do that jump thing, which is pretty cool. Maybe she's just more of an offensive unit, and I've been trying to use her on defense. Maybe that's the problem. I really don't know, but it's just not working out with her. And I don't regret the investments, even though Brash Assault did come from a summer...
Let's go!
A summer...
Leave it to us.
Brash Assault for that unit that it was on.
I'm here for you.
That I really like, the Dual Shamir. Even though I did have to fodder a Dual Shamir just to get that. I don't regret that investment. I think it's an okay investment to have been made. I just gotta figure out where to use her. Maybe in Summoner Duels. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, as you can see, we're pretty much cleaning up from here. I can't take this Katria because I'm out of cancel range. I don't have any more cancel.
Like the wind.
I could take but then if I take the crown, Katria is gonna die to dagger, and I get no pots, and I need the pots. So we're gonna leave this. I'm gonna kill this Katria somehow, or maybe I'll just let her attack the same way that Embla did. And then we leave Crom for last, and he's gonna be stuck since he can't he can't fly or anything. The biggest threats on this map have been the flyers so far. and Crom is pretty much just stuck here, trying to get around on his foot. That's what the desert... It's pretty typical for desert maps in Fire Emblem, actually. You know, slow movement with desert tiles. Even though he does get that extra movement because they don't do that in this game. But yeah, I appreciate the throwback here. So we know that bull trap is fake because we did step on the real one. We're just going to move most of our units to the left. And we're going to get this spot because this dagger and Kagero combination is fantastic. If you haven't done it, I highly recommend it. It's so clutch. It allows you just to move all over the map. And we're gonna get that other pot turn 6. Probably we'll be able to get it on turn 6. I'll move Brave Erica over there just for a little bit of extra help. And then we wrap everything up by taking out this crown. I don't remember if I had finished that thought that I was having about the thought about disarm trap as a skill. I think overall it's very good on this Kagero. The duo Kagero is very, very good on her. I'm assuming it would probably be good on duo Nina as well. Even though I haven't invested very much into mine because typically I did pull for a bunch of her, but I've been just foddering her for Colorless Feud, so I only have the one copy that I actually use. So yeah, that's where all my dual Ninas went. Colorless Feud, it was really important to get. Although now I do believe that the Poise skill can probably replace all the Colorless Feud. I think it's best in class. The Poise skill, it's the best in class C skill currently. Even though if you're able to, like, it's not, I wouldn't recommend that you use it in Light Season because Peony is, again, absolutely amazing, best light mythic in the game, and she basically nullifies the effect of Ploy with her dance. So I wouldn't recommend using it in Light Season. I'm going to use it in Anima Astra, since there isn't a mythic like Peony in that season. You can probably neutralize penalties from the skill, but you can't. There's no way to regain the effects from the ploy. Alright, that's it. GG's, we've successfully wrapped up another match. See you in the next one.